Okay, hello, future self. And I mean that doubly so as I looked, and sadly, I am getting no views. Oh, oh, depressing day. Maybe I'll kill myself because I used to be so terribly popular in my heyday, and now I have nothing left in life. So maybe I'll just kill myself. Um, sarcasm is such a treasured skill. Fucking dad. Damn it is like, I don't know, his second, third favorite word. So he's screaming it in the background. Anyways. Fucking boogers. Yeah, I'll save that part. That's going in the video. And screaming again. He's going through pain. Arthritis and whatnot. Okay. So this is about me finally making and documenting my hopes and concerns or what have you about. God damn it! Dude, seriously. Can you scream louder and more consistently? Hopes and concerns, fears, whatever, about AR and VR. Whatever. I'm just going to deal with my aspirations or my how I feel they're going to turn out, how I feel it's going to turn out with gaming. Because I think, at least with the near term, this is February of 2018, so within the next like 5 years ish, I think VR isn't going to be the thing to really look forward to until it can be. I'm gonna take a page out of Red Dwarf. Sir screams a lot, and call it total immersion VR, where you can immerse all of your five senses into the game fully. And by the way, I'll go into this more, but I don't want to partake in that for scariness reasons. And I think AR has the best prospect for being the better gaming platform right now. If they can get the cost of headsets down to a reasonable level, because apparently they're like, I think when I looked at them recently, they were like $3,000, and no gaming company is going to make games for something for a platform that costs $3,000 because it's not going to reach enough people. There's no reason to it. If they can see that the cost is going to go down to like even $800, then a few companies will start to get into it. If it goes down to like $600, that's probably at the point where most game developing firms will start to seriously look into it. And then lower, of course, you'll get just everybody into it. But Soda is fantabulous. I think AR is better because let's take the example of the shooter. Put on an AR headset, And as long as, okay, cell phones have batteries, that can last for hours at a time. So I don't think the battery concern will be that much of an issue. But you put on the AR headset and it can just overlay the shooter concept for you. And they can give you like a gun kind of thing so that you can hold a gun. It can be a two-handed like machine gun kind of thing, or it can be a pistol, or you can have both, and something so that when it comes into your field of vision, it'll look like whatever gun you're playing, and you can switch guns. There'll be all sorts of things that the game developers will do so that when it comes into your field of vision, everything that's supposed to be for the game will look like it's for the game. And if it's a zombie game, the zombies will come out from behind a tree or from around the corner of a house or up from a car or something like that. You shoot the zombie, but any people on the street that are there, you'll just know they're people because you'll know you're playing a game still, but it'll have that kind of feel still of you shooting a real thing. And for people who live in non-urban landscapes, it'll be even more immersing because there won't be like bystanders walking around who are like not reacting to the zombies. Or the terrorists, or whatever the fuck kind of scene for shooters that you're conjuring up. And you can take this generalized theme and just extrapolate it outwards to whatever kind of game you might be playing. My favorite kind of thing would be like a JRPG, like Final Fantasy series. Like they could give you don't even need like a full sword thing. They could just give you the hilt of the sword, just the hilt. And so when you swing it, the blade will be in the AR, the field of the AR lens. So you'll see the blade. You could do it one hand and have one be a shield or something like that. You can do all sorts of magnificent things. All you need is the hilt. Just something that represents it, like a Wiimote. It just gives you the kind of the motion sensing thing and the direction and all that stuff. And everybody around you, you'll notice, everybody will be like, looking at you and stuff. And for the first months, some people will not know what the fuck's going on. And some people will see the headset and they'll be like, oh, he's playing, he's playing one of those games. But it's good because those first games will finally give you something that, like playing Final Fantasy as, my Final Fantasy, the one that I grew up with, the first one that I played, playing with Cloud, using the Buster Sword. That would be great. Using his collection of swords on things. You use the sword on the monster, and you see 28 points of damage on it, and it trickles down and stuff. Oh, that'd just be... that would be fantastic. Of course, it couldn't be Final Fantasy VII because there's, you can't go through Midgar and then through the scenes and settings and all that stuff. But the developers would be able to create some kind of game that would be responsive. Maybe it'd be some sort of kind of MMORPG my opinion would be something like an MMORPG where you could fluidly, like dynamically play co-op modes with other people that have the headset. So if you're fighting something, and this is not just a JRPG, this is a shooter too. If you're fighting and somebody comes along with the headset and they're playing the same thing, you could kind of just seamlessly team up and fight against the zombie horde or fight against the behemoth in the Final Fantasy theme. You know, it's all that good stuff, and you know, it'd be nice and good because they could come up with a really creative way for you to use magic too. And another great one is, oh man, I would love to see them do Dragon Ball Z using the AR headset. I don't know exactly how they would do that, but that would be just fantastic. And the big reason I think this is better, that this AR headset would be better, is because you would be feeling yourself move around. All the VR I've seen is basically that most of your body is motionless and you're just holding onto controllers in your hand and doing stuff. And yeah, you know, that's good because you get to look all around you and stuff, but you don't move with your legs and your body and stuff, and you can't like jump. You can't feel wind against your face or anything like that. It's just the subtler things about the immersion into the environment are lost. So the current VR is good, and we're not, you know, no one's saying that it's like old VR, which was laughable, but it still misses something very crucial to the experience, and I think that is the whole, you know, if you're fighting off zombies, running away from them is something crucial because it gets your adrenaline going. And if you feel the need to run from them and shoot at the same time, and you know, that'd be good, and have the game, have the ability to put weapon drops in random location, ammo drops in random locations. That sort of thing. Also, as a kind of a side note, I hate to mention these kinds of things, but it would provide you with some kind of exercise too, honestly. Video games are pretty sedentary, and I, being kind of a fat ass, I would like, personally, to be getting a little bit of exercise while doing these things, because I think it would be funner too. Now, I would probably not be doing running the whole time. I'd be doing a little brisk movement around, but that might mean I would be dying a little bit more in the game. But I could. It'd be fun sweating if it, you know, if it's running away from zombies. And I gotta say this, back to what I was talking about originally. I'm afraid of VR, all right? I really am. I don't even want to put on one of those fucking Oculus Rifts now, because, and that may have been a Freudian slip right there, because there's risk involved, because you put one of them motherfuckers on, And who's to say you know that you took it off? Like, I really, because one day they're gonna make that shit too good. They're gonna make it so good that you really don't fucking know that you took the motherfucker off. They're gonna make it exactly like the Matrix. Plugs in your brain, and then you don't know. You don't know if you're unplugged or not. You can't fucking tell. You can't really tell. I mean, you think you're unplugged, but are you? Are you really? And I don't like that. I mean, let's all be honest here for just a second. Are you in reality right now? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not just? Are you sure this is real right now? Hmm? So, do you want to go inside virtual reality? In virtual reality? Double VR? Yeah, I don't think I want to take that risk. That's I'm gonna be like, well, you can always have somebody take the things off for you and be like, yeah, it's not a foolproof system. Right. So, I don't trust it. All right. AR, you can see that there's real stuff out there and there's fake shit. All right. So it'd be like real and fake. I mean, therefore you always know that you have it on until you don't have it on anymore. So, and I don't know, I don't think I ever want to get involved with anything that plugs directly into my brain. I don't care if it's a faster computer. I think I'm going to be one of those generation of people as kids look at it and be like, yeah, I'm not getting with the new technology. I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't trust that fucking shit hooking into my fucking nervous system. I don't like it. Like, call me Amish if you want to. It's not getting into my brain. Like, you're the early adopters. You're the ones that are going to be fucking 10 years out from now. We're going to be learning some shit that all of a sudden armies of you motherfuckers are trying to round up all of us non-acceptors and burn us in fucking concentration camps. We must get rid of the normals. They hold up. They will destroy us. Some bullshit like that. No, fuck you. You're not hooking yourself into my brain, right? And that's my opinion on VR. Like, seriously. Like, I like the idea, but, like, it freaks me the fuck out. Freaks me the fuck out. I don't know that I'm ever going to get over that either. And I think there are a big enough chunk of people in the world that are on my side of the fence with that apprehension, that exact or similar kind of apprehension, that like this is some shit that is just like, I don't know, my gut is telling me this is some fucked up shit. Yeah. So that's what that's about. But still, the AR thing, I think that would be, I mean, if they got it down to a reasonable price and there were some gains on there that were good, you would see me buy that. I would buy that, I would take it outside, I will kill me some zombies, fight some monsters in Final Fantasy, and do some Kamehamehas and Dragon Ball Z. That's what I would do. Those three games, those three types of games, I would be raging hardcore every day until, for 3 months I'd be raging those games from just every second I could get. Looking like a dumbass to every person that saw me do it and didn't know what the hell was going on. I'd be looking like a fool. But that's cool, because that's what new fun looks like to old people who don't get it. You just look like an idiot. I'm not going into virtual reality though. I'm already stuck in virtual reality. I'm not going for double time. All right. Okay, future self. Another 20-minute video. Rant. Explanation. I gotta check my game. We're playing that game. Me, myself, and I are playing that game. It's called Kings of War. It's like Ebony. Check it out again. Peace.